So what we're looking at doing now is setting up sort of a plan. So a plan of some goals that, you know, we can get you to work towards, or goals that you want to work towards. Having sort of a loose date of when we sort of want to maybe review them and see how you're going with it. And yeah, just, I guess, you know, goal setting is something that enables us to have something to work towards. It sort of gives us that drive to head towards something. So given the movement of the company currently, so some goals I sort of was thinking for you, you know, given your capability within the phone, obviously would be to increase the new memberships. You know, you're well aware of our benefits, you're well aware of what we have to give and what we have to offer. So I guess a focus for you would be really trying to get those new memberships, getting those new sign-ups, the people that we haven't had in before.
Yeah.
So with that, we sort of set some key performance indicators. So obviously just ways that we know that you are establishing that goal.
Yeah.
So some things with that would obviously be just looking at the number of new memberships and whether they've increased, and you know, who signed them up, and if it's you, we're going to know that you're certainly striving hard to achieve that goal.
Yeah.
And again, just probably just looking at a little bit of time management of calls, and
so again, trying to keep to that lower call rate if you can.
If we can, yeah, so that we can continue to get the flow of calls through. So again, still being able to work on getting those new memberships in, and you know, fulfilling everyone's questions at the end of the day. So I guess your performance indicators with that would just be you know, looking at the number of calls that you're taking within a shift.
Yeah.
You know, and that's for everyone. That's across the board. We're going to be able to sort of see and reflect between how many's getting signed up and how many calls you're taking. And that'll sort of help us with the time management issue too. We can see whether, you know, maybe there are some people that need to spend a little bit more time with people to get those sign-ups.
Yeah.
Another goal I thought for you maybe would be just around that training of new staff. So when we're employing some new staff, getting out, teaching them the systems, what they need to do, teaching them the programs, what we're offering, and just all the tricks of the trade, I guess, on how you actually manage to get people to sign up. And I guess some people skills to get that rapport, make people feel good. And look, and we're not asking for it to be a constant thing,
yeah,
but, you know, maybe an initial training with a little bit of mentoring, and then moving away from that, you know. So then you're giving them what you've got, and look, it's up to them if they take it. So try not to feel disheartened if they don't necessarily take it, but in the initial stages, we would like them to take on everything that you're suggesting in terms of training.
Well, given that it works, they should be wanting to take it on.
Well, and that's right, and that's why we're thinking that you're probably the best person in the position to take on that sort of role. And obviously some key performance indicators will be looking around how competent the new staff are on the phone with promoting our benefits, and how good a rapport they're managing to sort of build with their customers. So I guess, you know, we would be doing some supervision of the new staff to see how they're going, and that will give us a reflection on maybe how your training has gone. So I was sort of maybe looking at reviewing that, I guess, in maybe 2 months, given that we're not sort of sure how the calls are going to increase over the next 2 months, when we're going to need new staff. But, you know, we can sort of review that then. If you find that maybe it's not a goal that, you know, is a personal drive for you, well, then we can sort of look at other goals and ways of creating sort of that personal drive for you.
So I can say to you that it's not working for me, that, you know, it's not something that I'm enjoying, or it's not, you know, they're not listening or to my ideals and the way it's going, and say that that's something that I don't want to work towards anymore.
Yeah, sure, because like these goals should be something that not only, you know, I guess they're going to benefit the company a bit, but we also want them to be a personal benefit. We'd like them to be a personal drive for our employees. Give them something that they want to work towards, not just what we want you to work towards.
Okay.
And this is why we're running these reviews, so that we can have these situations where we can find out what's your drive, what do you want, what are you wanting out of work, what can we do to help you. And the other thing that I was sort of thinking, I guess in flow with looking at the pay rise, is just that you don't have the formal qualification, which has, I guess, it's held back.
Hands-on work. You know, I basically would be qualified, and I guess for me is to go back and do the study of it's stuff I already know. So would I get credits towards it, or do I have to sit there and do the whole course?
Look, and that's something we can look into. But that would assist us with being able to give you better pay rises in the future. So maybe, you know, that's something that we could look at. And look, the company would be willing and most certainly happy to forward the costs for all of the study.
Okay.
You know, and we could look at giving you, you know, study time so that we're not overloading your shifts, allowing you some time, but still being paid.
Well, first thing I want to know, I mean, obviously their pay increase is something that's very important to me. I think that would be good. You know, I would like that, but I first want to know whether I'm going to have to do the entire units, or whether I could get some credits because of my extensive history working in the same place and in the same field.
Okay, so we can look into that and find out, you know, like you're saying, whether we can give you some form of credits to help you get through it quicker. And yeah, you know, we can review this again at our next review. We can sort of look at the path and see what's involved, and then go from there.
I prefer that.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, we're more than happy to do that. So just lastly, just want to chat with you about, you know, how you're feeling, how you're travelling, how is work feeling for you?
Work's work. It's a means to make money to pay my bills and live. But for me, I do enjoy getting extra customers in. That's something I do enjoy. As I've said before, you know, with the training sort of aspect, no one listens to me anymore, so I've given up. And then people ask me, and I just don't bother even helping them anymore because they never listened. Mm-hmm. So, you know, if that's going to change, then that might make it better. But, you know, I just work to live.
Okay. We'd like to be able to try and work towards it being a better feeling than that. So I guess between now and next review, if you can think of ways, and by all means, you don't have to wait till the next review to be able to approach me. We can chat at any stage. But if you can think about ways that we can continue on improving your experience here, so it's not just a job that you come to make money and then go home. You know, we would like you to be able to get more satisfaction than that. So, yeah, if you can come up with some ideas on how we can help you, that'd be great. We can certainly discuss any of those in future reviews. And like I say, you know, my door's open any time to be able to come and discuss anything.
So if I sort of think that, you know, something comes up to me in a shift and I think, oh, you know, that was good or bad, I can come and sort of let you know.
Certainly, yeah. And let me know, or, you know, I can come up with an idea of how we can change that to make you more happier at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Is there anything else today?
Nothing from me.
Thank you.